Absolute wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth, and today is Thursday. The markets are actually still open. It's about it's 2 o'clock Central Time, and the moves today have already essentially happened. Okay, and they're done. I want to take a look at them because some of them were very, very important. So the first thing is with the stock market. The stock market here continues to kind of grind its way higher. Technically, it was important that once we fell below this trend, that we've come back up and we've pushed up above it, and now we're just kind of riding it higher. I am actually looking for the stock market to come back and retest these highs. Okay, now why would you think that with all the bad news, especially in Europe? And we'll talk about Europe in a second. Well, first off, the housing stocks are all coming back. This is Toll Brothers. The strongest sector in the market right now is the housing sector, and look at this uptrend. Here was this peak ugliness down here where the stock was trading at like $14, and now we're just cruising. All you hear about in the news is all the bad news that's going on, especially in real estate. The housing index is saying differently. It's saying that it actually sees what's happening. It actually can see that the bottom is taking shape, and that the stock market is genius at pricing stuff in months in advance, sometimes even half a year or a full year
advance.
So what happens with these markets is that it's the market knows all. The housing market right now is the strongest sector, but again, if you looked at the news, you would think, oh my God, wouldn't the housing market be falling apart? So that's one of the things that's helping out. Plus, you've got Apple, and I apologize, my video tonight, I've had to scrunch it up a little bit because I'm on my laptop. I'm in New York City today. Got some interesting meetings coming up, and I'll tell you guys about them. But Apple here is back. I mean, Apple at this point has a nice long squeeze. C waves above zero. You have the A wave cross. It's exploding today, up almost 2%. And what I'm looking for at a minimum with Apple is we retest this high. If you guys recall, this happened on the last earnings announcement. It gapped up like 60 points and then had this horrible sell-off for the next month or so. Well, we're getting ready to retest that and I think take it out. Okay. And importantly, too, you've got Google kind of trying to get things going here as well. So you're seeing some action in a couple of key tech stocks. And then one of the things that has been holding this market together, besides things like the housing sector, is you've got a really, really strong consumer sector with Coca-Cola, Walmart, etc., all doing fabulous. Well, let me enter in the right symbol here. This is life on the road here, guys. This is for real. Okay, Walmart. So Walmart's been doing fantastic as well. Okay, so what are the disasters today? Well, the disasters today are the euro. So what happened is the European Central Bank met. They decided to cut rates. The euro today is down over 200 points, which is a huge move for the euro. You can see that here on the FXC, the ETF, we're about to take out the lows. So what this means is that yes, they are indicating looser monetary policy, but what the market is, which can be bullish sometimes, like wow, they're going to loosen up credit, they're going to try to. But what the market is saying is going, wow, their situation is so bad that they're really having to come in and cut rates just to save a sinking ship. So with that said, we do have, this has been kind of a shortened trading week. I'm anticipating very, very light volume on Friday, but I love the housing sector. I love Toll Brothers. If you guys are traders, you can trade Apple up to 620. But what I'm looking for at this point is to see where we end up on the week, all right, and then next week. And especially on something like this with a rate cut, the markets really need to digest that, and it's going to be really fascinating to see, like Thursday, Friday, after the markets digest it, what happens next week. And I think next week is going to be a pretty exciting week. Okay, hope that helps. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you at the next update.